Hey, so I feel like I haven't done a vlog in a while, and I do apologize for that. I do have some vlogs that are going to be coming because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about update vlogs for certain specific questions that I get a lot. I will be creating these vlogs, but those kind of vlogs got a little bit pushed back on the back burner due to the fact that I've been having some other things popping up that are also connected to my hysterectomy recovery. So I want to just address that right now because I just got done with the doctors for being seen. I am about a little over 11 weeks post hysterectomy. And last week I started really having some discomfort, and I was in a lot of pain, and I thought maybe it was because I started slowly I was modifying workouts. Maybe it was because I got all my restrictions lifted. It's a little warm in my car. I'm gonna crack a window. So I was thinking it was maybe one of these things, and just so you know that not necessarily. Cysts, I have an ovarian or a hemorrhagic ovarian cyst on my right ovary, but they also found something else going on, and I'll share more about that, but I want to break things up. So first, addressing my hemorrhagic cyst, they did find last Thursday on an ultrasound. A hemorrhagic cyst is basically a cyst that is a bleeding cyst. Sorry, gross, I know, right? I have a bleeding cyst. I am more prone to getting cysts. I do not have polycystic ovarian syndrome. That's a common thing. People think when I say I have PCS, they think I have that. But I have pelvic congestion syndrome, which is completely different than PCOS. But I am prone to getting ovarian cysts. A lot of women are. Sometimes you are getting them every month and you don't even realize them. Some women, just like me, get them pretty badly. So I got mine, and it's double the size of what a normal cyst is, so it was pretty big. And because there are still internal sutures and I've been healing kind of slowly, it does add extra pressure and stuff. And so he took a look at me today, and he thinks that my cyst is probably healing, and that should be okay, and I shouldn't be worrying too much about my cyst anymore. That should be okay and fine. But what he did find today is that I have what's called granulation tissue. And he drew a fun little photo. I don't know if you can see that. Apparently, this is my vagina, okay? Whoops. Not really, right? Just kidding. But he drew a little drawing. So basically, my vaginal cuff is intact and everything looks great. So that's a good thing. We definitely want that intact, right? But what can end up happening is, see those like little puffy clouds like right there? What can end up happening, building on the scar on the vaginal cuff, is basically what's called granulation tissues, which is like a scar tissue, but has blood supply going to it. It causes a lot of pain and discomfort. It's a very tender, very sore. He thinks that the combination of the two, that is what's causing all the discomfort I'm having and all the pain. So what do they do, right? Oh, we had some fun today at the doctor's office. So they basically apply silver nitrate to the granulation tissue. Not gonna lie, that shit hurt. It stung. It was like, felt like sharp little stabbing needles inside there. And I literally almost jumped right off the table. Did not feel good. So just fair warning, if you get granulation tissue, if you're someone that is having a vaginal cuff like me from your hysterectomy, if you say that they have that, be prepared. It doesn't feel amazing. Not to say that you need, to be like, have any kind of medication to help you with it. It just doesn't feel good. It is sore and aching now. Walking back to the car, I was feeling cramping. I'm gonna notice bleeding. I could notice like black gunk come out from the silver nitrate. Basically, it's like burning, I guess, like the tissue off. Pretty gross, right? So the next week I kind of put on, again, a little bit of restrictions. He says I can start working out if I feel up to it. If not, then I don't. We'll see how we go. I'll just see what my body is doing. Sorry, my nose is like bugging me. So we'll see about that, and then I come back in a week to have it looked at. If the tissue has not resolved itself, I have to have another round of the silver nitrate, and then I would have to go back in again in another week. Worst case scenario, and he says that this is not something that happens very often. This is very rare. But we were joking around that my body likes to screw around with me because clearly my lady parts hate me. You know, I was like, pull it together down there. Like, seriously, pull it together, right? It needs to pull it together. Anyways, worst case scenario, they would have to go in there and surgically remove the granulation tissue. It would be a day procedure. It wouldn't take long. I would be put under for it. And they would remove the granulation tissue and put basically like a fast absorbing tissue. They would not have to reopen up my vaginal cuff. It would not be nearly as an extensive surgery or recovery time like what I had to go through with my initial healing from my hysterectomy. He's like, I'm telling you this only because, you know, obviously my body has done what it's done, and he always is really good about keeping me very fully informed of what the next steps could potentially look like. He's like, I'm hopeful that you're going to come back in a week and things are going to look better. He's like, you know, but my body likes to, you know, not be the happiest. So let's just hope that the granulation tissues go away, because not going to lie, like, I hurt, I'm sore now, I'm even more crampy. So today I'm just going to go home. I'm going to put my feet up. I'm going to rest and listen to my body and keep doing what I'm doing. I thank you for all the well wishes. It's so super sweet. But like I said, I will be doing more vlogs, correlated to, you know, just more stuff. Like I get a lot of questions of what's it, you know, when you get fully released back to, you know, the bow chicka bow wow time. I get a lot of questions about that. I will be sharing information about that. And, you know, because I know not all doctors give the information, and also women can be really nervous and scared to ask their doctors. And so I obviously want to make sure that I'm giving women the information that they need to know, so you guys are, you know, prepared and you're safe and you don't injure yourself, because women can get seriously injured and tear their vaginal cuffs, and that's the last thing I want to see happen. So I definitely will be creating a vlog geared towards that topic specifically. I will also be creating a vlog that's geared specifically for women that are prepping, because I get this question so much. What do I need? What should I have in place? What are your best tips and advice to prepare for the day of surgery and the first couple of weeks of recovery? What are things I should have, you know, at home? What should I tell my caregivers? Things like that. So I will be creating kind of like a how to prepare for a hysterectomy video for those of you that are following me right now that are preparing for yours. And any other video that you can think of, or vlog that you would like me to create, maybe specifically to hysterectomy or to anything that you guys have seen me lately, whether it's my pelvic congestion syndrome, whether it's my, I get questions a lot about my depression that I battled, my weight loss journey, fitness journey. I mean, anything. By all means, you guys are always more than welcome to ask me questions and post them below. And I would be more than happy to create vlogs tailored to specific things. I just clearly have been sharing a lot about this because this is what's going on in my life right now. And so I'm vlogging this journey specifically. But I'm always open to doing more things. But thank you guys once again. Love you. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will be talking to you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.